What is up, guys? Welcome back to Adventure Archaeology. Today, me and Explorer in Alabama are going out to check out a new creek to see if we can find some antique bottles. Sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit, and we're doing just that. Let's go ahead and hit the road.
Did you really break my heart, or did I tear it apart looking for reasons? Like when you're scared of the dark and you see things that just don't exist. Well, I compared names and faces to yours. I wrote words on your tongue, and I'd expect nothing less from a man who don't know what he wants.
If there was such a thing as a perfect creek, this is it. That big old crawfish right there. Can y'all see him? Watch him. He's probably about froze. It's a little cold this morning. Check him out. It's a big one. But this creek is in the perfect town to find some really rare bottles. It's in the perfect area. It has never been rerouted. I pulled the old maps up and compared it to the modern maps. We're actually walking really close to where an 1895 hotel used to be. I can't help but think that somebody in that hotel had to thrown a really good bottle in here at some point. We'll find out. All right, for you insulator guys, here's one. Let's see, it says R.O. I can't really make it out. Begins with an A. Armstrong's, okay. Armstrong's DPL. Huh, it's not your typical Hemingway, but that is a newer one. That's all right, we'll probably carry that out of here. Check out that original rock foundation. Right on the creek bank I'm talking about. It's a good sign. That's enough right there to scare you. A rubber snake.
Is it a rubber snake?
Oh, it got me. Oh.
Hey, you just caught a snake.
Yeah, it was enough to make me look twice for sure.
Yeah, man.
Here's your fishing pole.
There's an old, there's a pole.
First bottle of the day. It's a modern, what would have been an ACL, probably an RC Cola from the 60s or 70s. I know it doesn't look like much, but we walked a good ways and this is the first mostly complete bottle that we've seen. The concrete and rock is wrecking the bottles, and hopefully that means we're gonna get into a spot down here where there's gonna be some stuff that's still whole. All right, there's a bottle right here. Can't tell if it's new or old. It's halfway buried. I'm gonna use my foot to flip it out. Ah, it's just a jar. Got me. Thought that was gonna be something good. On this episode of Name That Car Part, all you car gurus, tell me what that is. You never know what you'll find in the creek. There's a real nice jug piece right there. Can't tell if it'd have been a 1 gallon or not. It's definitely a good sign, and that was probably, even though it kind of looks like a milk, I just would call that a standard food jar. It's definitely the H bracket. Well, there it says something on the bottom. H.J. Heinz. So it was some kind of condiment.
Definitely.
Anyways.
What do you label this as?
Probably just another type of food jar of some type.
One on the bottom, or letter I.
See a mason jar top right there. Looks pretty good so far. The water's still a bit high for us to just be super visual and be able to see what we normally could, but I definitely have a good feeling that we're gonna find something. What this is right here. Oh, that's broken, but it's gonna give us a good idea of what we're looking at. Contents. It says BG ham. You know what that is?
Yeah.
That is a It's gonna slip my mind now. Buffalo Rock.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so that was a Buffalo Rock bottom.
That's standard issue makeup bottle, isn't it?
It sure is, crammed into the bank from all the rain. Here's standard issue, what I would call a shoe polish. That may not exactly be what the contents are, but as if y'all have probably learned by watching my channel, if it's a jar, I call it a food jar. If it's a random small bottle, I call it a shoe polish. Nothing spectacular, but still a sign that we're in an area where there's some older stuff. Here we go. That one's embossed actually. That's one of the Gibbs sauce bottles, about the same age as the other stuff that we found so far. It's a good sign. We'll take that and keep on going. And then right here.
That is an old beer in there.
Yes, it is.
Nice, man.
Let's see what it's got on the bottom. AB. Yep. So that's definitely the right age for what we're looking for. I've got a bottle right here. Let's see what it is. I'm gonna try to feel it while it's under the water. Feels older. Oh man. It is a good one. It's a really good one.
Really good one, huh?
Holy crap, dude. I don't even know if that's known. Warrior, Alabama.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Purity Bottling Company. Holy crap, man. I can honestly say, I don't know. Look, there ain't no chips. There's no damage on that thing, man. And look at the rocks.
I'm kind of sad.
You walked right over it, didn't you?
I did. I was looking at that beautiful green
Yeah.
bank. That's awesome, dude.
Dude, that's a really good bottle, man. I cannot believe that. Yeah, it was, all I could see was the side, and I could see the shape, so I just kind of took and raked it out, and then it came right on out. I'll take that for sure.
I'm right.
There's one right here. Look at this. Say something. It says slick. And there's a side laying right next to it. What were you? It was a... I don't know what that was. Rinse it off a little bit more. Property of Birmingham Coca-Cola. Huh. Well, definitely think we're in a good spot. Check this out. I don't know what this is. We like a. Apparently you liked it. If you had it, that is definitely the age of everything else that we're finding. So that's pretty neat. It was really covered up in some moss though. This moss is really cramping our style. There's no telling what we're walking over. Right here, don't know if y'all can see how difficult that is to see, but that was a bottle, and it's ketchup. Not any good, but that shows how that stuff's camouflaging what we're looking for. Let's see it.
You play first.
Oh, that is a soda. Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Birmingham, Alabama. Nice, man. That's a different variant that I'm used to seeing.
Yeah, it's kind of unique. It's on top, isn't it?
Yeah, it's up
got a little
there.
crack.
Yeah, that's that root glass is the only bad part, but look, it's got the B on the bottom.
Is that for Bertha?
That is a hard to find variant, man.
Well, that's why I'm here.
That's cool.
That's awesome, isn't it?
It is cool. Well, it's deep on both sides of this, probably 8 or 9 feet, but it's gonna have to do as a bridge for today. So far, so good. It's holding up. Aside from it getting really narrow really fast. I've turned the camera off for this last little bit. Got a whiskey flask down here. Can't tell if it's new or old. Ooh, it looks like it's older. Let's see. That is an older cork top one. Why couldn't it have said something? I've been wanting to find a really good whiskey flask from this town that nobody's ever seen. But that's definitely gives me a lot of hope. Check this out. Just picked up a nice pocket watch back. It's been in there a while. Still pretty heavy. Probably made from copper. Just pulled a big old slicky slick out. I was hoping for a nice local med, but that's not how it always works. It is whole, it is complete, and it is cork top. Almost looked like another cave up there. There's one over there and there's one over there. Surprised that tree didn't wash away until that bank collapsed though. Just not a high concentration of bottles today. Guess that's how it works sometimes though. So here's the bottle that I found. You can see that it's got a large buildup of moss and just random crap from being in the creek for so long. That was a rock bottom creek, so it's not like a sand bottom creek that cleans a bottle. Instead, this is kind of let it just sit on there and really just get good and dirty for 100 years. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to tumble it real quick, and then I'll show y'all what it looks like afterwards. Turned out pretty good, guys. Fresh out of the tumbler. I only let it go for about 12 hours. It was enough to knock the outside debris off, but as you can see, it still has some staining on the inside. To get that out, I'd probably have to run it another 48 hours or so. But I'm happy with it just how it is. Now, I will tell y'all this. I dialed a lifeline, if you will. That is in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire reference, for those of you that don't know. I called somebody that knew more about this town than I do. I don't know anything about Warrior, Alabama. So this was kind of a surprise find. But to my surprise, I thought it was going to be an extremely rare bottle. It is still a rare bottle, but not that rare. Actually, the rare one is aqua colored. So if this would have been aqua colored, it would have been much more rare. It's crazy that just the difference in color and glass makes that big of a difference, but it really does. Still super excited to have it, and I hope that y'all enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure that you subscribe, and if you didn't already, drop a thumbs up, and we will see you guys in the next adventure.